Buenos días, vecinos. Today me encuentro en Moniquirá, Boyacá. I want to tell you about a word we use a lot in Spanish, tocar. Te toca aprender a usar esa palabra. You look it up in Google Translate and it says touch or to touch or something like that. But there's really a little more to it than that. Let me tell you about it. Alright, so when you're first learning Spanish, you probably learn how to say I like something. Me gusta, te gusta, le gusta. And you'll notice that gustar is kind of an irregular verb. Or it's not really irregular, but to you it might seem irregular because it's different than some of the other ones you learn. If you have a good Spanish teacher, he or she probably told you that it really doesn't mean I like, but is pleasing to. So you put the pronoun in front. Me gusta, it's pleasing to me. Te gusta, it's pleasing to you. Le gusta, it's pleasing to him, etc., etc. You kind of interpret it as I like, you like, he likes, etc. So tocar works in a similar way like gustar. But in this sense, it means have to do something. So you say, me toca, I have to. Te toca, you have to. Le toca, he has to. Nos toca, we have to, etc., etc. You go on from there. Now I know a lot of people learn the tener verb, tengo que, tienes que, etc. like that. And yeah, people do say that. Tengo que ir, I have to go. Tengo que mercar, I have to go shopping. Tengo que comer, I have to eat. And yeah, people do say that. But here it's much more common just to use me toca, or te toca, or le toca. Tu perro está muy inquieto, te toca sacarlo ya. El bus sale a las 6, así nos toca llegar tipo las 5 y estar pendiente. A lot of times, people will just leave off the first pronoun and you won't have to say me toca, or te toca, or le toca, nos toca, etc. You don't have to say any of that crap because you can kind of infer from the context. So sometimes you might even do the opposite to kind of add emphasis and make sure you know it's that person who has to do it. Eso es tu problema, mano. A ti te toca solucionarlo. Alright, so let's say your partner was supposed to buy some eggs at the store. They didn't. So you wake up in the morning and you're going to make a little breakfast and there's no eggs. So you might say, ahora a mí me toca ir al mercado a comprar los huevos. Alright, here's some other examples you might see. Entonces, vecinos, I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it useful. There's lots of great videos out there on the internet, and I hope you can add this one to your list. All right, ciao, vecinos. Juiciosos. All right, here's your ñapa. Colombiano que se respete siempre da ñapa. Sometimes toca can be a good filler word for when you're listening to a conversation. Someone's telling you about what they had to do yesterday, or what they have to do later on tomorrow, or something that they want somebody else to do, and you want to kind of nod and let them know that you're paying attention. You can just kind of say, toca. You can interpret that as, yep, you got to do it, or yeah, you had to, or yeah, that's really necessary, or even the famous American phrase, you got to do what you got to do. You can just say in Spanish, toca. 2 syllables, really easy. Toca. All right, ciao, vecinos, juiciosos.